We have Corona news here. Corona,
As
Corona,
always.
Corona. You know,
Uh-huh.
me and Shannon promised you guys we would give you the Corona news, even when the media stopped talking about it. But to my pleasant surprise, Shannon, they have not stopped. They have not stopped talking.
Did you really think that the media was going to stop talking about it immediately after Biden was elected? Like not even after he's actually in office?
Yes,
Okay. Well,
I did because
I knew that wasn't going to happen.
it no longer served the function in my mind. I believe, to a certain extent, that people used the coronavirus because they, in the media, they had a very antagonistic relationship to President Trump. So they knew the more they spoke about the media, the less Trump would do. In fact, me and you discussed this where we think probably if the coronavirus pandemic never happened, Donald Trump would be serving a second term. It was pretty much his only flaw. I mean, he gained support with almost
Yes,
every demographic.
I believe that the coronavirus.
It did
I
him
believe
in.
that the what?
It did him in.
Yes, I was gonna say that it was Actually, I'm gonna shut up. I'm not even gonna say it.
No, say it. Say it. Don't do that. Don't do that. What you gonna say? What you gonna say, Shannon?
I was actually gonna ask you, as somebody who's religious, you are religious, but you don't think that Trump is that horrible of a person. I was gonna say that the coronavirus, although it has been terrible and all the lives lost, but I was gonna say that it was divine intervention to uproot a devil from the office. But you know, we can.
Okay, I see where you're going with this, Shannon. I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going with this. Yeah. Here's my thing. The reason why I don't think that is because, number one, I don't think God cares that much about politics. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did like one of my personal shows recently where I asked a question about churches getting involved with politics, and my main point was you had black people praying for Donald Trump to lose, but then you also had the white people. In fact, one of Donald Trump's largest demographics of support were like white evangelicals praying for him to win. Yeah. So one of these two factions are going to be wrong. So does that mean God wasn't listening to half of you? You see what I'm saying? So I think
that's true.
That is a flawed way to look at this, Shannon. But I do not think Donald Trump is the white devil you think he is. Okay, I don't think that. All right, but look, it was his only flaw, really. As far not as a president, I'm saying it was his only flaw when it comes to winning the presidency for another term. That's what I'm saying when I say that's his only flaw. That kept him from winning the presidency, in my opinion, again, for a second term. So I thought the media, they were going to stop talking about it because it would serve no function. But to my surprise and not polite surprise, to my shocking surprise, they have continued to talk about it, though I would be critical in the way they're talking about it. I think they're just scaring the hell out of people without giving them any actual information.
Yeah, all I hear every day is that numbers are the highest they've ever been. So
yeah, but they don't tell you anything else.
Mm-hmm. No, we got
we got the vaccine news earlier this week.
Yep.
And so that's been the only talking point that I've heard on the news.
Because what else can you say about it? The vaccine is coming.
We have Shannon. We have like four things lined up about coronavirus. The vaccine news.
And they're all
No. Have you heard on any news program them talking about the coronavirus's impact on male fertility? I haven't.
Oh, no. But wouldn't that just contribute more to public panic?
No, because it's information. For example, me and you, I think I've done a good job in telling people that this thing is serious. It's real. You should take it serious. That said, if you get it, for the overwhelming majority of you, you are not going to die. This is not Ebola, right? It's not Ebola where Shannon
should all be grateful for that.
Yeah, Shannon thought that Ebola was a 90. What did you take?
But we already debunked that some cases can be 90% fatal. But let's all be grateful that Trump did not get handed the Ebola virus, because that would have been a disaster. I feel like.
Well, true, but also if he had the Ebola virus, his actions would not have been the same.
Who knows?
Because his own life would have been in danger.
I mean, I guess you're right.
If you had like a virus that was as contagious as coronavirus, but also had the lethality of Ebola, Shannon, everyone would have took that seriously, including Cuomo and Nancy Pelosi when they was out there in Chinatown telling people to keep partying. Bill de Blasio, who was out there telling people to keep going to the plays on Broadway. No one took this seriously. No one did. If it was Ebola, Shannon, and people was like dropping like flies like that, 50% fatality rate, Shannon, we would have had 5 stimulus packages shut down. There would have been cops and the military in the street to
Yeah, that's
shoot
true.
you if you left. Nobody will be playing with Ebola. So
Yeah.
I'm with you there. But the media is doing an awful job talking about corona for a couple of reasons. Number one, they keep only talking about fatality.
Yeah.
Which is not helpful because, like me and you just discussed, most people aren't going to die. Even with these super high death tolls, people don't realize there are about 250 million Americans. So if everyone got this and 1 million Americans die, that is still a super, super, super small percentage of Americans. It's part of the reason why most people don't know that many people that have died from this. You might know a person. I know 3 people that passed away from the coronavirus. 3. All of them were in the risk group, though. They were all seniors. That doesn't mean that their life was less valuable. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying most of their deaths fall in line with the data. I don't know anyone that's passed away that doesn't fall in line with the data. And the data says that this is an extremely, extremely deadly virus for those that are senior citizens and those that have comorbidities. And most senior citizens also have comorbidities, which is like a double whammy for them. But even for that demographic, Shannon, we should state that you still have around like a 90% chance to live. Now, having a 10% chance to die is still insane, but you have a 90% chance that you live. So there's that as well. So us talking about coronavirus, I think has been very, very helpful because I don't think we don't try to scare people, but take it seriously, and you should know all of the latest developments that I don't think come across well on the mainstream media because they only care about the case count.
That's true.
That's it.
I feel like people would actually take it more seriously if some of this information was out there.
Yes. So you want to start good news, bad news?